The plan for today is I need to try and run a 16k. 16k. It's a long way. It's a very long way. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. And I very nearly gave up going on this run at all today. I have a lot of work to do. I have a hell of a lot of work to do. I had a new voiceover job come in yesterday night that yesterday night that I need to do today. I haven't posted a video to this channel or to my parrot's channel, or to my parrot's channel in over a month, and to this channel in over 2 weeks, because I just have not had the time to video edit with all the voiceover work I've had coming in, as well as trying to run my business, going to events, days out, and people wanting me and my attention and stuff. So I've just not had a chance. So a part of me was very ready to give up on this 2k altogether because, well, 16k is going to take me up 2.5 hours. That's a lot of time to lose when you've got so much other things to do. But then I watched a few Instagram shorts, and one of the shorts was from a guy called Ben Carpenter. And Ben Carpenter's a guy I've watched for a while. I've just realised I've still got this on activity mode, so everything's a bit obscured. But Ben Carpenter's a guy I've watched for a while, and he's always give really good advice. And he reminded me that sometimes the best things that we have in life are the things on the other side of fear. So I am trying my hardest to bottle my fear and fight the desire to stay home and work, and instead actually go out and do this run, which I'll be honest, I really don't want to do. I just want to stay at home. I have not had a day off all month. Every single day this month I have had something on, or doing something, or been ill. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of sick of it. I just want a day at home at this point. It's literally taking every single ounce of energy I have just to get this run started today. Not even 500 metres in, I've already had to stop for a stretch. And a quick walk. Oh my gosh, this is not easy. And I wouldn't mind, I know it's just because I'm dehydrated. I didn't have anywhere near enough to drink yesterday. But there we go. This is one of the prices you pay for not looking after yourself. I've just hit my first kilometre in 10 minutes and 42 seconds, which is slow. That's fine. I did stop to have a stretch twice, so I don't really have much choice in how long that took me. Oh god, my calves are really tight though. Let's be a lesson. Clearly I did not learn my lesson from last time this happened. If you're going to go on a run, make sure you hydrate properly the day before. Because geez Louise, one of the leading causes of cramps, to my knowledge, I'm no science expert, I'm no biology teacher, I am no physical scientist or anything like that. One thing I do know is that dehydration can cause cramps in the legs, it can cause stiffness in the muscles. So make sure you don't just carb load before a race, hydrate. So we've got 15k left, and with me I've brought 3 energy gels and 1 flapjack just in case. All my energy gels are caffeine free due to my allergy towards caffeine. I still need to get used to taking them because I am going to need them on the big half marathon run for extra energy. The last time I ran a half marathon 7 years ago, I took these like sugar jellies with me, and they really did help, they did work. They didn't half make your mouth sticky. And considering I mostly breathe through my mouth when I run, which I probably shouldn't, but I do have a few, I want to say blockages with my nose. Basically half my nose is caved in, almost, due to it being broken when I was younger, and I never got taken to the doctor to get it fixed basically. Or was it at the time the doctor said there's nothing really we can do for a broken nose, something along those lines. But either way, I technically got a broken nose. It doesn't take in oxygen as well as most other people, so I don't really have much choice when it comes to mouth breathing, because through my nose I just do not get enough air in. It helps me slow down, but that's about it. But the energy gels I've got are a lot better at keeping my mouth not so tacky and sticky. and they're a great flavour. They're apple cinnamon flavour. They are so delicious. I'm going to try and take one about half an hour in, and take another one an hour in, and then take my last one an hour and a half, and hopefully I won't need one after that. So I'm at the 2k marker. I've got a damn stone in my shoe. Ah.
It must be a little stand.
Very handy, I have to say.
Your wife uses one of them when she's horse riding.
I don't blame her.
I know, with all the things that go on the road.
Yep. Always best safe than sorry. See? Even if you're not vlogging, take a camera with you. Because you never know when you're going to need it. At the 2.5k mark approximately, and I've just realised I've left my phone at home. I've got everything but my phone. Oh, typical. On the plus side, I do have my Garmin tracking where I'm going, tracking my route, tracking my GPS, so I can confirm exactly how far I've gone. But it means that I've not got my music, I've not got access to social media, and I'm not going to be able to get little videos from Instagram and TikTok, which, to be fair, I prefer making videos for YouTube anyway. I don't really like short form content. It bores me, it annoys me, it gets too addictive. It's a pain in the bum to edit for. Oh, quick walk. Because you have to do retention editing with short form content, and I don't like doing retention editing. It's like, it's good for watch time and stuff, but it just gets annoying. It's so time consuming to do retention editing, even for little small videos. You have to plan them out, think about what you say. It's just whereas I prefer to make videos like this where I can just say what's on my mind, enjoy the scenery, and hopefully it's a little entertaining for you guys as well. I can hear the theme park rides from here. There's basically a small kids theme park not far from, or in this town should I say, and it's literally right next to this running path. Oh, so hard. Right, 5, 4, 3, I hate this countdown, 2, 1, go, 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 come on. It's one of the reasons I like listening to music, is because when I've got my music on, I time the walks based on when the music changes, when it speeds up, when it slows down, things like that. And it helps me maintain tempo, it helps me maintain motivation, and more than anything, it gives me a better push for restarting running, because when you stop for a quick walk, it's really hard to get yourself going again. We're already 30 minutes in. I've barely hit 3k. We've nearly hit 3k, but barely hit 3k in the first 30 minutes. This is going to be a hard run today. We're 30 minutes in. It's the first energy jelly down. I shouldn't really call this one an energy jelly. It's more like an energy paste. This is the one I use. Huma Chia Energy Gel. 100% all natural, gluten-free, vegan friendly. And even though I am not vegan myself, I do have an allergy to lactose. So I do try and get vegan stuff when I can, or vegan stuff when I've not made it myself. So I'll cook my own chicken, I'll cook my own fish. I'm allergic to beef, I'm mildly allergic to pork. So I don't really eat mammals per se, because I do seem to be, I have an adverse reaction when I do eat them. It sets off my inflammatory bowel disease, but I'm fine with chicken and fish, so I use those as my main sources of protein. But when it comes to stuff I haven't made myself, I do try and go vegan. If I eat out at restaurants, I try and eat vegan, purely because that way I can guarantee there's no beef, there's no pork, and there's no lactose in it. Sorry. Which is why I also get vegan friendly energy jellies to make sure it's got no caffeine in, or 100% natural as well, to make sure it's got no caffeine in and no lactose in. Tell you what, it's annoying as hell being allergic to caffeine and lactose, because because everything in the modern day Western world, food-wise, has lactose or caffeine in some way, shape or form. Medication has caffeine in. 50% of our foods and baked goods and stuff like that has lactose in. It's a blooming challenge being me sometimes. This is the part I like, and I get to take the trails. I do love a good trail. I actually prefer trail running to road running. I think I've said that before, but hey ho, for anyone who's not seen my damn it videos before, I do prefer trail running over road running. Oh, nettles! I don't do nettles. I don't like nettles when I'm barefoot. I better say barefoot. Bare-legged. Oh, this is good pepper time. Oh, in fact, here's a little fun fact you might not know about me. Because I'm a professional dog walker, I go walking with dogs in these kind of environments quite regularly, and as a result I get stung by nettles a heck of a lot. But because I get stung by nettles a lot, I've actually built up a slight tolerance to them, so when they sting me they don't hurt as badly. It's just like a very, very mild irritation compared to when it used to be a constant irritation for like, dark, compared to when it used to be a constant irritation for like 2 days. It's now just a mild irritation that goes away after 10 minutes, and I don't know why, but I love that. I love that I have developed a slight immunity to nettles. It's quite nice. I didn't realise I just hit the 4k marker during that trail. In a quick walk, we're up to 40 minutes, so averaging probably about 10 minutes a kilometre at the moment, and that's fine. I'm not doing this for speed. I'm doing this just to get to the end. I really just want to finish this. Right, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Really, it's hard to start running again. My only goal for this run is to try and get to the end of the 16k. If I don't get to the end of it, that's fine. If I have to stop at 10, that's fine. That's what I'm telling myself, it's fine. You don't have to go too hard, you don't have to push yourself. I can feel the energy jelly starting to kick in now. Let's go this way. Let's carry on with the trails. Coming up to 5k, not quite there yet. My ankles are starting to feel a bit tense again, so I decided to give them a quick walk break. It's okay to walk, you know, you're allowed to walk. You're still a runner if you walk, as they say. And it is true, even if you can only run 100 metres, you're still a runner. We've got less than 200 metres to the 5k. I want to see if I can do the 5k in less than 50 minutes. This is a slow 5k for me, but I am intentionally not pushing myself because I know I've got a long way to go. I don't want to overdo it, so I'm fine with a slow 5k. The fact that I'm even out doing it is a bonus. I was going to say, I actually had a slight mentality switch, or noticed a slight mentality switch around the 3.5k to 4k marker. I suddenly went from, for God's sake, have I only done 1k? For God's sake, why am I only at 2k? Oh my God. And then around the 3k marker, I was like, right, 3k is down. 3k is down, we've done 3k. And then as I was approaching the 4k marker, I noticed my brain go, all right, we're 4k down, we're feeling good, we can do this. And I had to take a moment to think, like, hang on, did I really just think that to myself? Did I really just think for a second that I can get to the end of this 16k when before I even left the house, I was thinking I was going to be lucky to do 5. Speaking of which, yes. 5k in just under 50 minutes, but we did it. First 5K's down, 1K to go, and then we've got 10K to finish. And that's how I'm trying to think about it, trying to break it up in stages. So first stage was to hit 1K, second stage was to hit 3K, second stage to hit 5K, then count down to the last 1K. And then I just tell myself I've got 10K to go, which is 2 park runs. I've got 2 park runs to go. And in my brain, I can tell myself, I've done 2K, I've done English. My English is failing me now. But my brain is telling me now, you can run 5K, you can run 1K, you can run 5K. So by breaking it up into stages, I'm fooling my brain into thinking it's possible. Or at least that's what I think I'm doing. It feels that way. Quick walk break. 3, 2, 1. But it works. So by giving yourself little targets that you know you can achieve, you'll be surprised how far you can go. It's like my brain's telling me, I did 8K easily yesterday with my running buddies. It's like that 5K was challenging, but it wasn't. The first K was challenging, the first K was hard. But after that, it's just got progressively easier. So I'm trying to tell myself, I've ran 2 10K races this year. I've run 10K several times this year. I'm more than capable of running 10K, which I might do a lot of walking still, but I'm more than capable. I just had a quick stop to try to stretch out my ankles because I'm feeling a bit tight, which is not uncommon for my ankles. They are feeling better though, I'm not cramping as much now. I'm not cramping at all now, I've had plenty of water throughout this run. It was really nice. A lovely gentleman who was walking his dog just stopped just to make sure I was alright, because you could see I was stretching out my ankles and he was just a bit concerned I'd twisted my ankle or something. Very grateful for that. Very lovely person. Whew. Which way? Almost at the 6K now. Six and a half K in, and again I'm telling my brain we've done 10K before, we can do it again. We're on a countdown now. The plan is to run about 5K down and then run 5K back. That should put me close-ish to home. That's the plan. It's going to be hard though, because there's going to be some bridges on this route, but that's okay. I like bridges. Very bent willow. We're walking up a hill because, hey, I need a stretch. I want to stretch when I get to the top of this hill. And another reason I'm walking is because of that stairs. Because I'm an idiot. Here we go. Let's try running up these steps. We're doing it. We're doing it. That was not easy. On the plus side, what goes up must come down again. The only other downside is we've got another bridge coming up any second now. Whew. 2 bridges down. The worst part is I've got to go back over those bridges on the way back, and I've got a stone in my shoe. Ow! I can't keep walking. I'm also a bit annoyed with myself. I had to pause my run so that I could go hide. Let's put it that way. When you're running for 2 hours straight and you're drinking a lot of water, let's just say nature takes over. and so sometimes you have to go hide somewhere in order to relieve the nature, which sounds a bit off, but it's true. Sometimes when you're doing such long distances you have to do that. It's why so many marathons and stuff and half marathons have toilets throughout the course. And unfortunately here in nature, here in parks and stuff, you don't really get a lot of opportunity for public toilets. Oh, 7k, we're 7k down. Oh, 9k to go. Like I said, I actually had to pause my timer just while I had a quick pit stop. Unfortunately, I forgot to start it again as I went over the bridges. I've lost about 200 metres in distance on my GPS, which means I'm going to have to run an extra 200 metres now. The plus side was still out, we're still doing it. My mentality really has changed now. I'm in a completely different mindset. I'm in more of a, we're just out enjoying a run mindset. Actually quite glad I came out now. The endorphins are clearly kicked in. I had to think I've got another 9k to go, but at the same time, I've just done 7k. I've just done 7k, we're nearly at the halfway point. You're welcome. Now we'll just go tight again. Right, here we go. 8k. We just hit 8k. My brain's panicking, thinking we're only halfway. Oh my god, we're only halfway. I don't believe it. I'm trying to convince myself. We're only 2k. We're 2k into the 10k. We've got this. We can do this. We can do this. We're allowed to walk, we're allowed to take it easy. We're not in a rush. Take your time. We can do this. We can do this. Halfway down. Halfway to go. So that's officially the turnaround point. My goal was to run 5k out, 5k back, and obviously we've not long hit the 3k marker or the halfway point, which means we've got 3k left. So the plan is to get to the ferry lock, turn around there and then start heading back, which means that by the time I get home I should have completed the full 16k, which I'll have no choice, because if I keep going all the way to the ferry lock I can't turn back early and I will have no choice but to run the 5k home. That's the plan, that's the goal, that's what we're going to try and do. Ankles are really starting to feel it now, really starting to get tight. On the plus side though, we're still around the 10-minute a kilometre mark, even with all the walk breaks and even with the stops for stretches. So we're doing well, we're doing well. We've got 6.5k left to go, 6.5k left to go, that's all, that's still a long way. Let's not make any mistakes about that. 6.5k is still a long way. Go ahead mate, you're faster than me.
Thank you.
We're doing it, we're still doing it. 6.5k left to go. It's a long way. But we're gonna do it. We're nearly at the goal. We're nearly at the turnaround point. We're almost there, nearly there. I say we're nearly there. I'm going to have to make a slight detour because I've still got at least a kilometre to get rid of. But it doesn't matter, we're at the turnaround part. Even if I don't hit 16k by the time I get home, if I'm close, I'll try and push it around the extra couple of streets. We've made it to the turnaround point. Oh, I need a quick break. Jeez, Louise, my legs. My ankles more than anything. 6k. Exactly 6k left to go. Oh my god. I might try and run just a tiny bit further down here before I turn around. I might go to the actual river lock. Gonna go a little bit further, try and get another 300 metres in before I start turning around. Not got the extra 500 metres like I'd hoped, or 300 metres like I'd hoped. We got some in. Time to head back. God, my ankles are really hurting now. I say hurting, it's more aching. Like, you know, when you've been in the gym too long, working on a certain muscle group. Oh, my ankles are really feeling it. They've really had a workout today. My God. But on the plus side, we're on the final stretch home. We've got 5.5k, just over 5.5k to go. And they hit 5k. My God, 1 hour 53 so far. Oh, jeez Louise. How the hell am I still going? I'm walking a lot, don't get me wrong. How the hell am I still doing this? I might just update you guys on the last k's right now, or update you every k because my battery's starting to run a bit low. We're now 2 hours into this run. My runner program predicted me to finish around 2 hours 10 to 2 hours 30, somewhere in between that range. It's not going to happen. I've still got 4k to go, nearly at the k marker. I've got 4k to go. I'm running at an average of 10 minutes per kilometre. That's at least another 40 minutes. I'm not going to do it within the predicted time, but that's okay because I've never ran this far before. This is, at this point, is the furthest I have ran so far this year, the furthest I've ran in 7 years. So I'm already proud of myself. I already feel like I've achieved something. Oh my God, I'm nearly there. 4k. Just 4k left to go. Just 4k left to go. So we've got about 3.2 kilometres left. My feet are killing me. They're rubbing really badly inside my trainers at this point. So I'm going to try and do something I've never done before. So we're currently on quite an easy path. Not many stones or anything. So I'm just giving my feet a stretch, just let them breathe more than anything, because they really are rubbing inside these trainers right now. Oh, I can really feel the ground now, Jesus Christ. It's one of those, these trainers are great, they are very breathable, but they are just a bit tight. Like, they're not too bad for the shorter distances, but when your feet start to swell, your toes start rubbing at the edges, that's when it really gets hurt. Right, the first time ever, I am actually going to try proper barefoot running with socks on, just to protect my feet from a couple of stones. I'm only going to do it until the train station, just to give my feet a stretch and a bit of a breathe, because it gets very stony after that point. Here we go. Hello puppies. Don't mind me. You're alright. Not gonna lie, it actually didn't feel too bad. It's one of those, my feet are aching anyway, which doesn't help. And because of my weight, I am still landing quite heavily. But that actually felt really nice. I'm not gonna lie. My feet rather enjoyed that. But like I said, we are going on to some really gravelly path now. So they've had the stretch, they've had the rest. Still got 3k to go. Just 3k left to go and then I can stop. So close, we're nearly there. 2k left to go. Just 2k left to go. So hopefully I'll be home in about 20 minutes, which is still a lot of time. It's a long way. Hopefully very soon I would have done 16k very soon. Nearly there. That was unexpected. I just went past someone who I originally went past around the 6 or 7k marker. I think it was about the 7k, but she was running in the opposite direction and she was running a lot faster than me. Like still at a steady pace, but a lot faster than the speed I'm going at. So if I'm up to just over 14k, she must be close to 20. It's been at 18. Must be. Jeepers. I thought I was the only crazy one out here today. That's all we've got left to go. 1 kilometre left to go. Just one left. At the same time, I've just run 15k. I just done 15k. Granted, there's a lot of walking. I just did 15k. 1 more to go. Just 1 more to go. So close. 400 metres. 400 metres left to go. My God, my feet are sore. Oh, the ache. Oh, the ache. It's like a burning sensation. I'm wearing my shoes. I've been sweating and rubbing against my socks and my shoes. Oh my God. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. 400 metres. Even less. 360. Come on, Ashley. You can run 360 metres. Let's go. Oh my God, I did it. Oh, good God. I did it. I actually did it. I actually freaking did it. Oh my God, my feet. I can't believe it. Do you know, I still have about 150 metres till I get home. I'm going to walk a little bit. It's a bit more when I get home. Oh my God. I'm home. I did it. 16 kilometres. God damn it. And literally as soon as I got home, Jason pulled me off, like, did you forget something? Like, yes. It's like, I genuinely thought you were dead. It's like, I feel it. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I just ran 16k. I can't believe in another 3 weeks I've got to do an extra 5k on top of that. My God, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to make sure I hit every single training session these next 3 weeks. Before I do anything else, I need to do some cool down stretches. Very important. You should always do cool down stretches after a run. And then once my cool down stretches are done, I'll see you guys next week.